Ice Locked here with Nocturne Gaming. We're going to be playing some Warframe today. I think we'll start out with some Lith Fissures. I prepared a couple Radiant Relics for us, and let's get started. Okay, so here we are loaded up in the mission. The first thing is to get down to the area that we have to defend. So we follow this path. The yellow icon with a diamond on it shows us the direction where to go. So we're going to get there as quick as we can and get started. Okay, so this is our objective. We have to defend this Warframe cryopod. Now, enemies are going to come from all directions.
Look out for reactant.
So, as we're fighting here, we are looking for reactant. This is how we open our Lith relics. This happens by fighting enemies that go through a little lightning storm. They turn this kind of golden weird color right here, and they drop a flame icon that I will try to show you in a minute. Alright, so we gotta get closer here and defend this thing. Got a couple enemies on that side now. Alright. So this is the reactant icon, little flame right here. We've cleared our first wave. So while we're in a defense mission, our goal is to get through 5 waves keeping the pod alive. The shield regenerates over time, but the health does not. So we have to pay kind of close attention, keeping enemies under check and learning the best ways to keep our strategy active, keep everything alive. So I recommend staying kind of close to it. You can wander a little bit, but if you go too far, you're going to end up having more problems because the enemies don't stop. There we go. One more guy up here thinks he's being smart. We've got wave 2 cleared, and we're up to 4 reactant. So I do recommend playing these missions in a squad most of the time. One, it's a little bit easier. You do get a few more enemies, but there's benefits to it in the sense that it's easier to cover more paths. And also, at the end of the mission, when we open our relic, I'll show you that for every person in the squad, they get to open their own relic, and you can choose loot from any of the people that have opened their relic during that map. Not necessarily everybody will, but most of the time they do, so you've got 4 chances at getting good loot instead of just the one playing by yourself. This is a Lith mission, so it's fairly easy, which means you really don't have to worry too much about failing or having to carry too much on your own. And as you see, I'm running around like crazy just trying to defend 4 paths, and I mean, honestly, it feels like more than 4 paths because they can split up and go different directions. But okay, so we're on wave 4. Enemies are starting to come out. This guy is annoying with his machine gun shield that he's got. Oh, that's alright. Alright, so we still need 2 more reactant. Oh, that was a bomb. Let's keep looking down the paths and seeing where enemies are coming from. I do recommend fighting with a weapon, either your primary or your secondary, that has a lot of shots, because there's enough enemies that you do have to stay on your toes the whole time. So it looks like we gained our 10th reactant, which means our relic is open. Now we just have to survive and keep the pod open. Alright, so now that we're on our last enemy on the minimap, you can see a red dot. Shows where the last enemies are. And we kill them. Clears the wave. So we have one more wave. Our shield is regenerating. Looks like our health is still good. So the other thing is when you're fighting, don't forget to use your frame's abilities as well. They help you defend a path and let you focus on others so that you don't get too far behind. And but don't be too caught up on one frame or another, because any frame is capable. It's just a matter of how you play it and how you build it. So these are Lith Fissures as well. They're level like 9 to 12 enemies. Basically, any frame you have can do this mission. It's a little more difficult with lower level stuff, but it's possible. They're designed to be able for newer players, for newer Warframes. Even if you're working on doing some formas, you can still do these missions and gain experience that way. Okay, so it looks like we're down to our last couple enemies here. And as you're doing these missions, it should take you about 5 to 7 minutes per 5 waves in a defense mission. But we should have cleared this one for now. So I will be doing more of these in the future. Show you some different maps with defense missions. So this is the reward frame. You do have to select your reward. This is a silver mid-tier reward, and you also gain more rewards for doing more waves in a row. But for now, let's extract. And we're going to end here for today. If you have any questions, thoughts, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below for me. And you can support this channel by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. This has been Icelocked from Nocturne Gaming, and we'll see you next time.